Welcome again to Road of Advanced Millionaires channel. Today we bring to you episodes 1 to 4. In episode 1 we talk about how to achieve financial freedom to better your life. Please at the end of these episodes, if you find this video helpful, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this that will change your life. Let's start the journey of episode 1. How to achieve financial freedom. Think of some of your biggest dream in life. You want to own a beautiful home, you want to provide for your family. You want to be able to travel to the world and experience incredible adventures. What preventing you from doing these things? More often than not, the answer is money. While you might be able to reach some of these goals as time goes on to achieve them all while remaining in a good place money-wise, you need to establish financial freedom. What is financial freedom? One financial freedom definition is having the monetary to do what you want in life without having to worry about your bank account. Financial freedom is being able to take that amazing trip to Tahiti without worrying about not coming to office, is buying the house that your family dreams of and still having the funds to pursue your order interests. Again, financial freedom means having enough savings and investment to cover your living expenses without depending on a job or others. It's when omni is no longer constant stress, and you can make life choice based on what you want, not just what you can afford. Some people equate financial freedom with retirement, and while being free to retire when you want is important, financial freedom does not need to wait until then. Depending on your unique situation, financial freedom could mean having the means to pursue your passions and turn them into profit. It could mean not relying on a 9-to-5 job so you can spend time with your kids or support your partner while he or she works to build the business they love. Financial freedom means connecting to your deepest values and having enough money in the bank to support those values without having to worry about paying the bills. What is financial freedom? Essentially, it's the key to unlocking an extraordinary life. Does this idea sound unattainable to you? Financial freedom is more realistic than you may think. Step to financial freedom. Breaking down the steps to financial freedom via Build IBG, a massive action plan, MAP, empowers you to connect emotionally to your goal and lay out the actionable steps needed to achieve it. Steps 1. Determine your number. What is financial freedom to you and your family? One of the most important steps to financial freedom is thinking about your number or the amount of money required to help you become financially free. There is no magic number for everyone. There's a certain amount of money you could make that would enable you to live freely and pursue your passions. How much money is that? Take into consideration normal living expenses, a cushion for unanticipated expenses, and enough surplus so you won't feel financial anxiety. Write down a number that makes sense to you, keeping in mind it might seem large. Now, do some analysis. How much are you currently earning? What do you need to do differently to make this amount of money? Step 2. Address limiting beliefs about money. Financial fear can affect anyone, even those who have plenty of money in the bank. To live the life of your dream, you must address financial fear and the limiting beliefs that are behind it. Do you believe you'll never be wealthy because no one in your family has ever experienced financial freedom? Do you think you're not talented or smart enough to earn the money to be financially free? Once you have identified these beliefs, you can replace them with empowering beliefs like, I am worthy of experiencing financial freedom. Step 3. Get a handle on your finance. Just because you believe you're worthy of making the money you deserve doesn't mean all your old financial problems will disappear. In these steps, you need to take a good, hard look at your finances and see which messes need to be cleaned up. Do you have a lot of unsecured debt? Balance on credit cards with high interest rates? Are any of your account in collection? If you owe money to others, especially if it comes with a high interest rate, a good chunks of your monthly income will be going to someone else. If you get a bonus or raise, those funds should immediately be used to pay off your debt. Use the snowball method to pay off your smallest debt first. Then use the money you would have put toward that debt to start paying down the next one. Once you have gotten out of debt and developed a budget, you'll have more money each month and more peace of mind. Step 4 in GT. Create a short-term strategy for build savings. Achieving financial freedom will not happen overnight, and you need to have a buffer to pay for the expensive surprises life can throw at you while you put your plan into action. Once you've gotten out of debt, you will have more money to budget each month, and a good portion of that should go into savings. Once you've created a 6-month emergency fund that can account for everything from sudden income loss to major medical issues, you can put those extra dollars towards your money-making machine. Having this emergency fund is practical, and it's necessary for your mental well-being. When you know you have financial cushion, you can take more risks at work and say to those experiences that bring you true happiness without the fear or guilt that would otherwise accompany them. Step 5. Create the machine. Now it's time to find a way financial freedom a reality. Start by creating money-making machine. You can do this by taking advantage of the power of compound interest. Divide your money into 3 imaginary buckets: security, risk, growth, and dreams. Your security bucket is where all the money for your bills goes. You need this money to make your life function. Then your risk, growth buckets is for things like high-yield bonds and stocks. Lastly, your dream bucket is money that you can have fun with. When you received bonus or win sum of money, it goes here. Many people taking steps to financial freedom find it helpful to work with fiduciary who can give them information about investment option and help them develop the best strategy for their unique needs. Step 6. Evaluate and make changes. Pay attention as you work through THR previous steps to financial freedom, and make changes when necessary. Watch your portfolio for red flags that could be affecting your returns. Put more money into your buckets when you or your partner receives a raise or take a new job with a hike in pay. Watch the market and diversify your investment as needed. If you're working with a fiduciary, evaluate how that relationship is going and make sure they're putting you interest first, and that you feel comfortable with your relationship. If your broker is a bully or you simply don't trust the advice they're giving you, you're under no obligation to stay. A new financial advisor can open your eyes as to new options, or you may find that your financial intelligence has gotten to the point where you can handle investing on your own. Remember that the question, "What is financial freedom?" can be answered differently depending on your unique goals, values, and standard of living. Knowing what financial freedom means to you will help you make your financial dreams a reality. By actively managing your finances and using the power of interest, you can one day achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't about being rich, it's not about power or prestige, it's about having the flexibility to make the most out of your life without relying on a job or payback. Financial freedom is attainable, but you need to begin working towards it now. In Episode 2, under Part 1, we are talking about habits that will help you reach financial freedom. Achieving financial freedom is a goal for many people. It generally means having enough savings, investments, and cash on hand to afford the lifestyle you want for yourself and your family, and growing nest egg that will allow you to retire or pursue the career you want without being driven by earning a certain amount each year. Unfortunately, too many people fail to achieve it. They are burdened with increasing debt, financial emergencies, profligate spending, and other issues that thwart them from reaching their goals. Then there are unexpected events such as a hurricane or earthquake or pandemic that overturn plans and reveal holes in their safety nets that weren't visible before. Trouble happens to nearly everyone, but these habits can put you on the right path. 1. Set life goals. What is financial freedom to you? A general desire for it is too vague a goal, so get specific. Write down how much you should have in your bank account, what the lifestyle entails, and at what age that should be achieved. The more specific your goals, the higher likelihood of achieving them. Next,